In this small video, I'm showing you the use of Power Query to automate the Excel task. Now, what is Power Query? Power Query is a free Microsoft add-in tool for Excel user like you and me, and it is available in Excel 2010, 13, and 2016. In Excel 2016, which I'm having on my desktop, it is available, it is built into the data tab. In Under the data tab, get and transform data group, and where you see the get data. And what is Power Query to be used for? Power Query to be used for getting your data from different sources and then cleaning and reformatting your data to use in pivot table. The routine cleaning and transformation tasks like deleting rows, column, blanks, filtering out your data which you don't need, or maybe fixing the layout so it can work on pivot table, or either you are doing splitting or joining the columns, removing spaces and special character from your data, and then merging worksheet or text CSV file every month, and you incorporate the next month's data into the existing report. So let me show you a quick demo of how to automate the task of bringing the data from a folder, and we will add onto the same folder the next month data, and without doing anything, just with a click of a refresh button, we'll get our data updated into the output worksheet. So I'm using here a get data option, which is to bring data from different sources. In our case, this is a folder where 3 months data, very small data set, just for this example I'm using it, and that folder data which is having 3 months data I'm bringing into Power Query, and I'm saying edit, and which is taking me to the Power Query editor window where I can do the transformation. Now in this case, before transformation, we just want to convert this binary format to our Excel workbook format. So I'll just remove other column. My binary format is lying into this file, and to convert this into Excel format, I will use a very small formula which is called excel.workbook, and to select this one content column, and with comma I'll say true. This is to be used for the column header, not to be repeat in the number of files, so we'll have just one column, and this binary get converted into my data format, which is Excel workbook, and under this I have this data column which is containing my data, and I expand to this data where I have these 3 columns of my data. So you see here April, May and June, which is a small set of data I had in my source file, and I can do a little bit of transformation here, which is like converting this data type to the whole number and this data type to the date, and then simply I close and apply, close and load to my Excel worksheet for further use. So now I can use it for the pivot table. Now what we are trying to do here, so this is okay, but now in the same folder, if I add to 1 month more data, and so earlier I had April, May, June, now I have added July as well, and I go back to my this file which is output file and simply refreshing it, and you see here July data get added into that. Similar way, let me do one more, which is August data, so I add this as well, and I go back and simply refresh again in the same fashion, and I got my August data. So I'm not opening again my query editor, whatever I did at the first time, writing those steps, or doing those steps and completely automating this task. Now this is a small set of data, so just to show you the output result into the one sheet. But imagine you might have a data with millions of rows, and copy pasting that it itself is a tough task, and then while doing manual copy pasting you might miss some rows or columns, or that sort of error you might have. So Power Query is the way to go for every Excel user, and as I said, this is available in Power BI desktop as well. So the same learning what you might have on Excel can be applied to Power BI, or vice versa. Power Query learning on Power BI can be applied to Excel. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you find it useful. Thank you.